Hello, our friends, Evolutionary Energy Arts family. Happy Thanksgiving, guys.
Oh, happy Turkey Day, happy Thanksgiving, happy Gratitude Day.
Happy joy.
Yes.
So this was the first video we did. It's up over on OZONE. Of course, you could get to every video through Patreon. And there are a couple exclusive videos with more depth to them on Patreon than what we're going to do at the moment. But I just feel the need to recap something we've talked about in the past in case you haven't seen it. And so it kind of triggered me when the Polish psychic Christoph right here, this is the English site for him, Clear Seeing. Again, it's a very small site. He has several 100,000 subscribers in the Polish language. But again, we, like most of you, probably don't speak Polish. So here you do have captions you can follow. And what he's talking about here is that there's little time left before things go to a totally different place. And he was specifically asked about Christmas and New Year's. And what he got about Christmas and New Year's was the feeling like something had happened. He said it was a feeling of sadness. That was the predominant feeling of that time period. In our very near future, obviously, that's pretty close. And the thing he was getting about New Year's was that some people won't be celebrating New Year's in their homes and in their home areas because something would have happened where they wouldn't be able to. He said it wasn't that they're traveling, going to friends, family, going to visit new places for New Year's. It was like something had happened and, you know, they weren't going to be at home for New Year's. Again, he is in Poland. The other thing he sees in this is Poland and Lithuania being brought into the war, and he sees what sounds like NATO troops going into Ukraine, and then Russia using some sort of unforeseen weaponry that devastates them. And whether that's the hypersonic missiles or something else, he doesn't go into details. I follow him like all the time because I do feel that he's legit. Cindy does as well.
Yeah, he does have a very grounding, legitimate energy to him.
So I just felt like, you know, we got to say this one more time because I think the only way we change timelines is by awakening the planet. When you look to here, this article is from November 2017. The elites are following Albert Pike's plan for World War, which was written in a letter to his friend who actually drew him into the Masonic orders, his friend Mazzini. He wrote a letter to him in 1871, in August of 1871, saying that there was going to be 3 world wars, and it's all about bringing in a new Novus Ordo Seclorum, a new world order. And so the Third World War must be fomented by taking advantage of the differences caused by the agents of the Illuminati between the political Zionists and the leaders of the Islamic world. The war must be conducted in such a way that Islam and Zionism mutually destroy each other. Meanwhile, the other nations, once more divided on the issue, will be constrained to fight to the point of complete physical, moral, and spiritual, as well as economic exhaustion. And we could see that taking place. And what he's saying here in the movies, it's called a script, is he was seeing the leader of Poland giving a speech and saying, we have no choice. You know, Poland is being threatened, and so we must join this war full-fledged. And then he says, well, what I feel is that what he's saying is just like in the movies. It's a script. This is not natural. This is not organic. This is completely premeditated and has been planned. Every step of it has been planned for all of our lives. All of our lives, whether you're, you know, 17 or 107. It's been all of your life that they've planned for this. And that's something to really realize in the bigger scheme of things. This is the world population as of right now. Currently, the United States, 345 million people. Let's look over at the UK, 69 million people. This, which was taken off the internet, but which I saved and made multiple videos about, shows the population of the United States as of 2025. It doesn't say January 1st, 2025, just 2025. So it could be any point in time in 2025. And they're forecasting the U.S. population to be 99 million people. 99 million people. 345 million people. Where's 246 million people going to go? When they were originally asked this question, the answer was they're going to migrate due to economic situation. Yeah, sure. Now, Deagle, again, that word is interesting because, again, there are people with that name in military circles. And where do they get their information? It's literally Department of Defense, CIA, FBI, all these agencies. When you also look at other countries, let's see, where did I pass the UK? Basically, what this comes out to, because I went through every single nation at one point in time, listed everyone on a spreadsheet. What it is NATO and the NATO allies lose 540 something million people inexplicably. NATO and NATO allies, that's what all these nations line up to. There are some nations in the BRICS group that do lose people too, but not to that extent. Not really at all. So let's look at France. 39 million people. And what is the current population of France? 66 million people. So that's 27 million people that are unaccounted for. I don't want to go through like I have. I mean, I've spent hours on this and made hours long videos. You can see Canada, 26 million, 39 million. You get the picture. It's all the NATO. Here's Poland, 33 million, 38 million. It's all the NATO countries that lose massive amounts of their population. There are some losses on China, but it's small. 1.358, 1.419. It's, as far as percentage of population, relatively small. Russia, 144 right now. Russia, 141. So the point is, again, do you find it curious that there was this, and this, by the way, was published way back in 2017, actually 2016, I believe. 2016, I believe, is when it was first published. Or no, 2017. My initial thoughts were right. 2017, that's right. Because it gave a set of numbers from 2017. And when I hover over it, it's showing the numbers from 2017. So do you think it's just a coincidence that there's this forecast which comes from all the military and all the secret alphabet soups that gives us a forecast that shows basically NATO and NATO allied countries losing again 540 something million people off the face of the earth? Other countries losing some, but nowhere near to that extent. And some countries actually gain population, like Egypt and Malaysia gain population. Vietnam gains population. Bangladesh gains population. Algeria, Myanmar, Venezuela, Dominican Republic. Is this just a coincidence? I just don't think it's a coincidence. I think it shows that everything you're seeing out there geopolitically is 100% planned.
I mean, I've seen this for a long time, and there's really no good explanation for this other than they have to put the information out there.
Economic reasons, well, again, economics does play a part in warfare, and obviously there are coming to light right now the revelations that Politicians are in it pretty much just for the money and for the glory and for the self-esteem and the ego. And, again, to avoid anything happening to their families in these type of times. So I think, again, the only way we can really stop these timelines is not by ignoring it, but by exposing it and calling it out for what it is. It is Turkey Day. It's Happy Thanksgiving. So let us share this. This is just adorable.
A shortage of poultry.
I think we need that one more time.
A shortage of poultry. Oh, I'm really high. You really got my eye.
They agree. Oh, guys. Again, look forward to your comments. Please do join us over on Patreon. Exclusive videos there each week. Much love. Stay prepared. Source bless and namaste.
Namaste.